The Emerald Coast of Florida. So maybe you're here for our sugar sand beaches that give us the world's most beautiful beaches, or maybe you are moving here because you got assigned to one of our local military bases, maybe Hurlburt Field, maybe Eglin Air Force Base, or even Tyndall. But the real thing is deciding where you're going to live, because where you choose to live is going to dictate your experience. You may find a completely different experience in Destin as you would Crestview or Baker, maybe Niceville. So we're going to go through some vibe checks in these different cities and what you can expect from each one. We're going to start off with Fort Walton Beach. Now, Fort Walton Beach has a relaxed coastal vibe. This is where my husband chose to live when he was assigned to Eglin Air Force Base when he was in the Air Force, and he absolutely loved it there. It was his budget coastal experience, as he would call it, because you could find a home for a reasonable price while still being just a short drive to the beach. Now, Fort Walton Beach is a great choice, and why he considered it more of a budget place to live is because you could still get a home for around $373,000. That's our median list price for a home in Fort Walton Beach currently. So over in Fort Walton Beach, just like a lot of other areas, we're known for having great schools. Do your research, take a little time. You can click some buttons below. I have a few different articles on our local schools, and you can decide which ones you like. But also when it comes to Fort Walton Beach, not only are you close to Eglin Air Force Base, but you're not far from Hurlburt Field. So some people also choose to live in the Hurlburt Field or choose to live in Fort Walton Beach when they are assigned to Hurlburt Field. They have your Sam's Club, they have your Aldi, they have your TJ Maxx, they have not only a Lowe's, but they have a Home Depot at the time of this filming. So those are all great things and make it very convenient for your stay and living there. Staying close to the coast, next we'll talk a little bit about Destin. So Destin, Florida is known as one of the world's luckiest fishing villages. People come from all over the world to see our white sandy beaches, to go out on Crab Island and experience that vibe. It's a small little sandbar where you can pull your boat up and spend the day. A lot of people have festivals there. We have a lot of fun there. There are places to buy burgers and smoothies and Asia bowls and all kinds of things. I even heard you could get some Chick-fil-A out there. But when it comes to fishing and nightlife and vibrance, Destin really has it. So Destin is really a vacation community. So when you head on over to Destin, you get the white sandy beaches, you get the shopping, you get the dinners and any experience you want. You want to have a amazing dinner, you can go over to Louisiana Lagniappe and enjoy yourself a lovely dinner with steaks and seafood with a beautiful view of the sunset. You can get a similar experience from AJ's and several other restaurants in the area. A lot of people love Beauchamp's, and the list goes on and on. But Destin is really a great place where people come from everywhere to visit. You can get yourself a condo in Destin, you can get yourself a townhome in Destin, you can get yourself a house in Destin. Right now, the median list price in Destin, or the median list price in Destin is $1,400,000. Now, I found several people houses for well under $1 million in Destin. There's a lot of condo options for well under $1 million. There's some house options as well for well under $1 million, especially if you're willing to go inland a little bit and not have a water view. So you really can pick your experience in Destin with the type of home you want. Very laid back atmosphere in Destin, Florida. You do run into traffic on 98. If it's spring break, we've got different colleges here looking to visit, looking to spend some time and have some fun. So that's just part of it in Destin. But the thing is, you can get yourself a golf cart, ride around in some cases if it's street legal, and have a few drinks, have dinner, and kind of just take a quick route in and out instead of getting in the car, filling up a bus or a van full of people and traveling around. There are a lot of options. Not to mention we have Uber Eats and also, I believe, DoorDash. So those are great options for you there. But there is a lot of different experience. You can go spend the day on the beach. You can have dinner next to the water. You can go kayaking, you can go boarding, you can just have any experience you want, on top of chartering a boat and going fishing, as well as having a dolphin cruise or a dinner cruise. Destin is really a great spot to live that kind of permanent vacationer lifestyle. Next up, if we're heading on toward east, toward the east from Destin, we have Miramar Beach and Sandestin, Santa Rosa area. And so these areas are more of the luxury experience. When you get over here, you can have those white sandy beach times. There are private beaches around where different condos have sectioned off for themselves to have private beaches. They have made those arrangements. There is the Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort, where you can have that full experience of playing some golf and having that time on the beach, getting yourself a condo. And there's also Airbnb condos in the area as well. So you're going to find more of a luxury experience. And with that, when buying a house comes a luxury price tag in some cases. The median list price in Santa Rosa Beach is right around $1,590,000 at the time of this filming. So this is more of a luxury place to live. There's a little bit higher of a price tag, depending on what you're looking at. You can still find condos for sale under that price tag. You can still find some homes that are a little bit further inland, a bit lower than that. But we have a lot of HOA communities or gated communities in the area that do come at a premium in the Miramar Beach and Sandestin area. There's dining, there is shopping, there are places to go and get a massage. There are all kinds of different spas in the area that you can choose from. One of my favorite places to eat is located in Miramar Beach or Santa Rosa area, and that is Louie Louie Restaurant, one of my absolute favorites. If you're looking for a wonderful brunch, you can head on over to Stinky's Fish Camp. The name doesn't say it all. It is an absolute great place to go get yourself some fried oysters. There's also Goat Feathers Restaurant, and that is another interesting name, but really good food if you're looking for some seafood over in that area. But you really get to pick your experience there too. There's lots of places, lots of houses that are very close to the water, on the water, and there are also some condos in the area, but primarily houses in the Santa Rosa Beach area and the Miramar Beach area. If we're to go west of Destin, we're going to find a town called Navarre. So over in Navarre and also in Gulf Breeze area, but we'll start with Navarre. So Navarre is another beach community. You've got your townhomes, you've got some condos, and you've got some houses. Now, a lot of my buyers are drawn to Navarre because it is close to Hurlburt Field Air Force Base, and you can still drive to Eglin if you want to. But a lot of the places in Navarre, a lot of the houses come with a little bit more of a sizable lot. Some of them are a little bit larger houses and are a little bit more reasonably priced in terms of what my buyers' feedback has said. So in Navarre, you can get a little bit of bang for your buck when you're looking for a home. The median price in Navarre is right around $599,000. We can definitely find you better prices than that. I see a lot of really, really great homes for right around $400,000, for right around $350,000 in Navarre. So where we have a median price, we're looking at the mansions and we're looking at the small homes, and we're kind of putting things together, but you can really find something great in Navarre for right around $300,000, between $300,000 and $400,000. You can really find a good house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, decent sized lot. So Navarre is a place that my buyers tend to flock to because of the price, and you're not far from the coastal community, and being able to enjoy all the beachy things and enjoy your seafood dinner and some cocktails at the end of the day. Navarre also has a very laid-back, beachy vibe. In Navarre, we do find that there's some traffic on 98 from people coming to and going from the military base. Some people work on NAS Pensacola and live in Navarre, so that's another option for you. But Navarre is a great option when considering living in that area. Next, we're going to head, I guess it would be northeast a little bit, and we're going to come upon Niceville, Florida. So Niceville, Florida is where I currently live. I absolutely love Niceville, Florida. This is a very laid-back community here. It is a great vibe in Niceville. Niceville doesn't have your beaches, but it's only 15 minutes to your closest beach over in South Walton. And Niceville has some amazing suburb communities. We have Blue Water Bay. We have some luxury communities like Swift Creek or the Plantations. We also have Deer Moss Creek. Yes. So we have lots of options over here for great homes to consider, great communities, great neighborhoods. Rocky Bayou is another really great community in our area. But Niceville really has it all. So if you want an HOA community, you can find a nice HOA community. Everybody cuts their grass the same. The place looks really lovely. Or you can find homes with no HOA fees. You can find some townhomes in the area. Primarily, we have single family homes over here, but you really pick your own experience depending on what area you want to live in. If you want to live on the bay, you absolutely can find homes on the bay along Bayshore Drive and several other areas. Blue Water Bay does have some waterfront homes as well, which is great. So Niceville it's a great location if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the tourists and you want to land back, but go and pop into those touristy communities when you want to have a day or spend some time out and really still get that experience while not having to live in it from your day-to-day life. So Niceville, Florida is a great option, just about 15 minutes from Eglin Air Force Base and about 15 minutes to the closest beaches on South Walton. And Niceville, Florida currently has a median list price right around $545,000. I help people find homes all the time in Niceville for right around $350,000, $300,000 to $400,000. You can find a decent home in Niceville, Florida. The lots may be a bit smaller if you're looking for a more budgeted price range. The higher the price range that you go, the bigger the lot in a lot of cases, and the bigger the home. So in Niceville, Florida, you may get a smaller lot and maybe an older home because there's not a lot of land lots available for sale in Niceville. A lot of land has already been taken up and built on, so you don't see a ton of brand new construction homes, but we do have our little pop-up neighborhoods with new construction. So just let me know if you're interested in looking at new construction in Niceville. There's a limited amount, but there still are definitely homes available that are newer construction. Let's talk a little bit more about an economical getaway. Crestview, Florida is an option. Most of my buyers who work on Eglin, they want to be over in Crestview, Florida, because you can tend to get a larger house with a larger lot for your money. So a little bit more bang for your buck when shopping in Crestview, Florida. I've sold several homes from anywhere between $275,000 to $350,000. Now it can go up if you want a more luxury home, but you can find a nice house with a pool and 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms for right around $400,000. For Crestview, the median list price is right around $319,000. So you can find your home, and that is a pretty decent budget for our area. $319,000, you could pretty easily find a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home on a decent sized lot. So a lot of people do flock to Crestview, Florida because of that, having that reasonable median list price. And I found lots of homes around $300,000, $350,000, $400,000. You can basically have your cake and eat it too. If you want a larger lot, you want that pool, you can have quite a lot of house for that price range in Crestview. So Freeport, Florida has grown so much since I moved here. Freeport, Florida has a lot to offer. Hammock Bay is one of the communities over there. They have several pools, tennis courts, and so much to do. Not to mention they've got their Publix over there, but that is a really growing place. Freeport, Florida has a lot to offer because it's so close to the beaches of South Walton, about 15-20 minute drive to the beaches of South Walton. A lot of people live in Freeport and take that 45-minute or so commute to the Eglin Air Force Base area. Freeport has an extremely laid-back vibe. It is a very kind of country, laid-back vibe it has to it. There's places to eat. There are a couple places to shop. It is growing as well. So it's just, I foresee that place just growing and booming and really getting bigger and bigger. But there's already so much to offer in Freeport, Florida, with the convenience to the amenities of living inland a little bit and avoiding all of the hustle and bustle of being in a vacation town. But you can still just cross the bridge and enjoy that vacation lifestyle and pop back to Freeport, which is not a vacation town. It is more of a place where people come and settle in, live there, and then go and visit those things and pop in every now and then when they feel like dealing with a little bit of vacation traffic. And right now, the median list price in Freeport, Florida is right around $449,000. But again, we've seen a lot of homes sell for closer to $400,000. And it just depends on what experience you're looking for. If you're looking for more of a luxury property, we could definitely go up from there. But there are plenty of homes that have been on the market right around $350,000, $400,000 in Freeport, Florida. So from Destin, if we're looking over by Navarre, we also have Gulf Breeze. Over in Gulf Breeze is very similar to Navarre in a lot of ways. This is a kind of a budget coastal experience as well, because Gulf Breeze is right next to Navarre. There's a lot of similarities. You can have a larger home, you can have a larger lot, for your money. There's lots of great little communities over there that are within an HOA. There are plenty of options that are not within an HOA or homeowners association. So you really get to pick your poison with Gulf Breeze as well. There are plenty of communities right along the beach and along the water. There's some condos, some townhomes, but primarily single family homes all along the Gulf Breeze area. Jumping back over to kind of the Santa Rosa Beach area is a community all in of itself. Now this is 30A, so the community of 30A covers a Great Beach, it covers some of Miramar Beach, some of Santa Rosa Beach, it covers Seaside, it covers Alice Beach, it covers Rosemary Beach. So all along this road called 30A, it is a scenic route that is right along the beach. So there's so much to see. You've got your white sandy beaches, you've got a very laid back coastal vibe, and a lot of people who are looking more for a luxury experience choose the beaches of 30A or to buy a house along 30A. Primarily along 30A, you'll see homes that are right on the water, and then just on the north side of 30A, there are more homes that are a little bit further inland. So you have your options of picking a home that's on the water or more inland, and there is a great variety in prices. When you're looking at 30A, a lot of the properties are 1.5 million or so, and they go up from there. So there's a lot of range in leaning toward more of the premium price range and being more of a luxury market. There's some amazing homes available for sale in 30A all along the beaches. So continuing to head west from Gulf Breeze, there's Pensacola. So Pensacola is a bigger city, one of the bigger cities in our area. Pensacola is home to NAS Pensacola, the base out there. So that is a lot of military choose to live over on that side. In Pensacola, you can have a townhome, you can have a condo, you can have a house, you name it. You can have just about anything you want. They have plenty of new construction, plenty of older homes. So the world is your oyster over in Pensacola. It is a busier city. There's hustle and bustle, but a lot of people love that. There's plenty of shopping, plenty of places to eat, plenty of dining, for desserts, all kinds of stuff in Pensacola. It is a happening place. And the median list price right around Pensacola is right at like $329,000. So a lot of people choose to live there because it's pretty affordable for most. So $329,000 is the median price there. There's lots of homes available for around $300,000, and there's lots of homes available if you're leaning more toward the premium side of luxury for much more than that. It just depends on what type of home you're looking for and what your budget is. Pensacola has a lot of variety. They have some country, they have some city. They have your condos, they have your townhomes, and your single family homes over there. I really hope this video helped with narrowing things down for you. Again, my name is Sonja Rankin, Realtor with Realty One Group Emerald Coast. If you would like to talk it out and have a conversation about the different communities, or if you have any specific questions, you can DM me or comment below. I'll answer any questions you might have. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. I am a local real estate agent. I cover this entire area, and I'd love to talk with you if you're interested in buying or selling in the Emerald Coast of Florida. But I hope this video helps because there's so much to love about this area. No matter where you land, there are beautiful places, wonderful homes to find, whether new or older construction. There's a lot of character and range of homes and condos in this area. So I can almost guarantee you're gonna love it here, and it's such a great place to live. But if you have more specific needs or more specific questions, you can always chat with me. I'd love to help you narrow down where you want to be. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Bye.